My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire. It's time to go into the standard Ascension 2 Defect. This is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. And while she looks so sad in photographs, you'd absolutely love her when she smiles. I think we'll take a random common relic here. Oh baby, that's one of the most powerful relics in the GD game. That is, at the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. It is the starter relic for the Silent. There is a path with a lot of elites, or I can take this path and then just drop in to take out some elites at any time that I wish. I think that's the path we're going to go for. Double defense zap, 9 damage this turn, and then do strike. Beautiful. All right. Beam Cell Rebound, Genetic Algorithm. Every time I take Genetic Algorithm, it underperforms. And I'm always like, oh, I mean, it could be amazing at some point. And then the comment section tells me that I super over-evaluate it. I don't distinctly disagree. I want to take a Beam Cell, just a value pick right now. Okay. Still haven't defined my deck yet. I could take a Reinforced Body here. Wouldn't feel too bad about that either. Strong defensive card. Yeah, I'm taking it. I don't have a strong defensive card in this deck yet. Like, the path optimally would be cut across here, kill both of those elites, then both of these. But I really don't have the cards to do it right now. Take a defense out of the deck because I just picked up a way more defensive card. Definitely dual casting. All right. Zap, Beam Cell, and a Reinforced Body. Kill next turn. Should be pretty damn easy. Yeah, we've got that done. All right. Chill? I think at this point I have to admit that Beam Cell's probably just not a great pickup. I'm actually going to try and go for this elite. And then if I'm really, really badly off, I can just avoid all elites past that. We're going to wait for our second zap before we try and wake the enemy up. We've got 2 weakness potions, which is going to be pretty big in this fight. Yikes. Alright, guess we're waking them up this turn. Weakness potion number 1. Saves us 5 damage this turn. And then I'm probably actually going to end up using weakness potion number 2 in this fight as well. We'll see. It really depends on our draws. It's feeling pretty dang likely. It's fine though. We've probably got to kill this turn. Nope. We do have Zap Reinforced Lock. And awesome. That was very little loss there. And we got Bag of Marbles at the start of each combat, applying 1 vulnerability to all enemies. Well, dang, now that we have the Bag of Marbles, the Beam Cell is looking like less of a bad choice. Now it's looking like I want to take more aggressive options. Oh, boy. All right. Let's upgrade the Zap so that we can just always play it. Okay. Give us the elites. We can definitely chill this turn. I didn't even really need to play a defense there at the very end, but works out. That's a really early removal on one of these sentries as well. And with 3 Frost Orbs, like, we only need 2 block in a single turn to completely defend us right now. I do want to get some Lightning Orbs out there, though. Perfect. No more defense in that deck, unfortunately, so really need to kill this turn if I can. And I can! Beautiful! Alright, so we've still taken no damage in this fight. I mean... we've got a bunch of free turns to just wail on this sentry now. I think we're fine. Hell yeah! Alright, perfected that one as well. Bottled Flame upon pickup, choose an attack card. At the start of each combat, that attack card will appear in your opening hand. Now, I'm gonna want like an AoE card. Hopefully I get one here like Sweeping or Hyper Beam. I did not. I can take Streamline and probably should here. Yeah. And then we'll Bottled Flame the Streamline, because everyone's vulnerable on the first turn, so Streamline is gonna be oftentimes just a huge burst of damage for us to open a fight. Like here in particular. The Frost Orb near the back of our complement there. Okay. Dual cast for 16. Next turn, Beam Cell. That pretty much just guarantees that I've got lethal next turn. I would have had it without that, so I took 2 more damage than I needed to. Mango, raise your max HP by 14, as well as Bias Cognition, Reinforced Body, and Hello World. Hello World is just some value over time, but it makes our Streamline significantly worse. We definitely don't want Bias Cognition, because we're not really building that deck right now. I could take a second Reinforced Body. No. We'll hold off. Ooh, Molten Egg! Whenever you add an attack card to your deck, it is upgraded. Handy! I'm actually going to start the attacks on the first turn here so that I can play Streamline. I also had like a really aggressive hand there, and the enemy was vulnerable. Like it was just like a really good setup for us. Okay. Took a fair bit of damage here, but ultimately, still pretty good. 300 gold, old coin, as well as Boot Sequence. Sweeping Beam would have been exactly what I wanted to put in the Bottled Flame because of the Bag of Marbles, because it would have been 8 damage to all enemies. Upgraded is 12 damage to all enemies, and draw a card. I'll still take it. Still good. And it also immediately upgrades as soon as I take it. Doom and Gloom, Hologram, and Blizzard. I mean, we are not at any point slowing down our orbs. So I think I actually can take Doom and Gloom as just some AoE that happens to make a Dark Orb that can be really good. Since we have 20 HP, the enemy is only going to do 2 by 6, which is super manageable. Doom and Gloom is actually going to be way better than Streamline here. Although I should have done Chill first. That's your 2 by 6. Beam Cell, Strike. Yeah. If I want to keep the perfect, I had to use it at that time. Okay, we'll Doom and Gloom. We'll dual cast for a bunch of damage there. Sap and defend in order to keep our perfect. We're halfway through the enemy's HP. Like, this is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. Come on. How many times am I going to catch you out on that? If I want to keep the perfect, I can't play Streamline here. Ugh. We've actually suddenly turned this into a Dark Orb build. Like, I thought it was going to be a build with, like, a smattering of Dark Orb in the middle there, but, like, yeah, Dual Cast is probably in my next hand. This is a Dark Orb build now. Might try to be other things, but it's a Dark Orb build. All for one, Recursion. Well, Recursion is interesting. I don't know if this has yet been fixed, but Recursion is evoke your next orb, channel the orb that was just evoked. So I thought it would be channel the type of orb that was just evoked. So if you evoked a plasma, recurse a plasma, that kind of thing. But apparently, if you do this, actually I think I've done this in the series before, but if you do this with the Dark Orb, it gives you back a Dark Orb that has the same stats. So I'm going to take it. My other option here is all for one because I have possibly zero cost, zero cost, zero cost, zero cost, zero cost, which is actually really, oh, that's a lot. Oh, maybe I should take the all for one. Yeah. It's too powerful. It's just comparatively way too powerful to turn down there. If I draw it in a hand with zero cost, it's ridiculous because I just played the zero cost first and then benefit. We've got an early shop on this line as well. Okay. Beam Cell, Zap. Chill. All for one. Beam Cell, Zap. I want to defend and strike, but Streamline is a lot of damage. I think Streamline is actually going to save me HP over the course of this. By guaranteeing, well, not guaranteeing, but making it extremely likely that I kill the turn after. Self-repair versus Blizzard versus Loop. Probably none of them. Let's upgrade Beam Cell. I really, really do want the extra turns of vulnerability, because we use them. Boy, howdy do we use them. Alright, give me all for one. Oh, there you go. Beautiful. Get the eyes. And then all for one. Oh, no, it killed. Rebound, hologram, force field. We have no powers in the deck, so no force field. Rebound. There's a couple things that Rebound's good with. It's good with all for one. It's good with Streamline. I'm going to take a copy. Again, pretty much as a value pick. I could take Curse Candle here. Or rather, the blue candle. Curse cards can now be played. Playing a curse will make you lose 1 HP and exhaust the card. Also, Bottled Lightning. What could I put in my opening hand that would be super awesome? Not really that much, right? Yeah, not really. I could take a Lock On, which would immediately upgrade to be 12 damage. For the next 2 turns, Lightning and Dark Orbs will target specifically that enemy, although I only have 1 Dark Orb and 1 Lightning Orb, but I'm definitely removing a card. That much is certain. I think I actually take the Runic Dodecahedron as well, because it is extra energy at the start of each turn as long as my HP is full, and we can get that to full. Probably not if we take the Curse Candle. I'm going to take the Lock On, which immediately upgrades, and then Bottled Lightning I could take and just put a Zap in my opening hand, but I really think that's probably not a great idea. Well, not too pleased about that. So if I rest here, 28, don't even get to max HP, so there's no reason to. Upgrade to go for the eyes. Alrighty then, let's see what we've got going on. I think I rebound the Streamline, definitely. So I'm taking a fair bit of damage in this fight, but Streamline, Doom and Gloom, go for the eyes, reinforced body. Perfect. We should take no more damage. So that's very little damage to take. Like, I'm super chill with the amount of damage we took there. Centennial Puzzle. First time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards, as well as Barrage, Rebound. I don't think I'd take any of those. I could take the Barrage as 1 for 12 damage, but I don't think that's good enough. Sundial, every 3 times you shuffle your deck, gain 2 energy, but there's also Panache, there's also Toolbox. There's actually a lot here that I want. Dramatic Entrance is actually really good. It would immediately upgrade as soon as I pick it up, being 8 damage, and then it gets the benefit of Bag of Marbles because it's innate, so it'll be there in the opening turn, which means it's 12 damage to all. I think I take it and Panache because I play a lot of cards each turn. Yeah. I would trigger Panache basically every turn. I could even take Rip and Tear. But I think we're getting a bit thick here. Didn't need to take that, though. Lantern, gain energy on the first turn of each combat. That's really, really, really good. I don't deserve to have gotten something that good after I picked up a card where I was definitely not supposed to. Well, good news. We're about to draw 3 cards. Bad news, we've taken approximately infinite damage. Also, most of my 0-cost cards are still in my deck. Yeah, so the All for One is doing nothing right now. It's actually surprising how stressful that is. Beam Cell, Rebound to go for the eyes to keep them weak. Oh, cool. Lightning kills. Hell yeah. Omamori, negate the next 2 curses you obtain. Beautiful, so we can actually continue opening chests. Reboot. Sure. Symbiotic Virus at the start of each combat. Channel 1 Dark. Beautiful. Sure. There's the Mummified Hand. There's a Duvu doll as well. And Hyper Beam. Well, I'm going to card remove the Doubt. I'm actually looking at Finesse and Claw, right? Because both of them would get brought back by the All for One. Yeah, this is an All for One deck. Yeah, this is an All for One deck. That's what I'm doing with this deck. Move a card? Sure. I'm actually tempted to rest before this boss. I'm going to as well. It's the champ, right? The champ can be rough. Not always, but can be. So do I Doom and Gloom, or do I Rebound Streamline? I think I Rebound Streamline, and here's the reason. Because Streamline reduces its cost to 1, goes to the top of my deck, and then when I play it again, it reduces its cost to 0. So from that point on, it's possible to dig it up using the All for One. Streamline Reboot. Panache Rebound Claw is insane. That should be illegal if it isn't. Wow. All for One's still in the deck. Alright, well, Zap, Doom and Gloom. Establish the new Dark Orb at the very back of the pack. Sweeping Beam, 0 cost? Couldn't give me the 0 cost, could ya? Claw, Streamline, Beam Cell, Dual Cast, Zap Strike. Yeah, this all-for-one build is ridiculous. This is the turn that it kills me if I die. If I'm going to die, this is the turn it happens, I guess. Would be, you know, the way that humans would say that. Well, apparently I'm not gonna die. Pretty good. Glad I rested. I think I actually would have died without the rest. I think I got exactly 28 HP from the rest as well. Creative AI, Prime versus Machine Learning. The closest to this that I want is Machine Learning. Do I take it, though? Extra card every single turn. Sure. Well, here I definitely can't take the Velvet Choker, right? Because we play a bunch of cards every single turn. That's kind of part and parcel. So we'll take the Astrolabe and we'll transform out probably both of those strikes. Yeah, just both of those strikes into defend. I actually don't want to remove defense, but is there anything else that I can really... No, there's nothing else that I really want to remove. Okay, so we got Seek upgraded, which in a deck this thick is quite good. Storm, we have 2 other powers in this deck. Storm's pretty bad, and we got an upgraded lock-on. Alright, so that wasn't that great for us, unfortunately. And Time Eater is our final boss, which is extremely not great for us. I want to keep the Fire Potion, so I'm going to rely on the 25% chance, the 75% chance that this Exploder takes one of the lightning hits. And it does. Beautiful. Reboot to see if I get a 0 cost or 2 that I can use to actually damage the enemy here. And I do. Alright. I just want to keep my AP max because of the Runic Dodecahedron. Okay, Seek for defensive cards. Okay, well, Panache, defend, zap. Beautiful. Streamline does get insane quickly, though. My consideration right now. I'm gonna take it. Especially with the rebound. Oh, that's really awkward. I can't play my AoE this turn, otherwise the Spiker dies. Or rather deals damage to me. Never mind. I'm having damage dealt to me either way. Nash, chill, finesse, reboot. Okay, we can streamline there. And defend. Alright. I do need to find a way to heal after these fights. Dual Cast is still in my deck, so I'm just going to wait for that. Beautiful. Unceasing Top. Whenever you have no cards in hand, draw a card. Sure. All right. Now it's just reinforced body, right? Really ridiculously not pleased with how that went. Or Seek for all 0 costs. I do kind of use my orbs, so I don't really want to take Hyper Beam. I've also got a fair bit of AoE already in the deck. Could take an Axe Kick. I'll take a single copy. Okay. Let's finesse first. Make sure we know where we are. Reboot time! Now we can seek to take Panache out of there as well as Claw and Finesse. We'll play that one first. Alright. I knew I had lethal there, I just had to figure it out. Swift Potion's actually quite good for us. White Noise is ridiculous. It's an insane card, and I would not be surprised if it was nerfed. We haven't... Oh no, we do have a shot late, and I probably actually dodged the final elite, so we'll take that. Not too pleased about this. Guess we'll take the Madness. What did I just throw away there? Doom and Gloom. Okay, so I wasn't going to be able to play it either way. Nash, and then Streamline. Zap. Go for the eyes. Reboot. The eyes. Axe kicks. I'm totally fine with all of this. I'm basically just using it to set up for next turn. Wanted to play as many Streamlines in particular as is humanly possible, so that I could then dig them out later. Bye. Alright, Gear, you can now gain strength at rest sites. I might actually end up doing that. We will definitely end up taking the strength potion for the final fight, and none of those. We've already got 2 Streamlines in the deck. We don't need more. Not going to throw away all that money, unfortunately. Sorry to say, friend, that's just not happening. Alright, rebound a Streamline. Panache. Finesse. Streamline. Alright, see if I can get a 0 cost from this draw, which I can't do, but I can make all for 1 0 cost. Get a 0 cost spat. I mean, come on! Half HP by this turn. That's pretty good. Alright, let's seek out our zeros. Zap. Claw. Definitely going to dual cast here as well. You guys reboot. Well, I can't really defend this turn. That's the problem. I don't really want to rebound any of these, so... Oh, another axe kick somehow. That got exceedingly close to lethal. Claw, all for 1. Shuriken! Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. That is going to be really powerful for us. All for 1 immediately upgrades. Perfect. It's our whole deck. I don't need to take another curse in this deck, thank you. Gain some strength because our deck is pretty much handling itself outside of that. So, that. Definitely gonna madness this so that I can continue my chain, and I get to all for one, bringing all of that back out. Hell yes. Hell yes! Meat on the bone. If your HP is at or below 50% at the end of combat, heal 12, as well as a bunch of cards I'm not gonna take. Lift again. If I can lift 3 times before we go to the boss, this is just gonna be bonkers. I definitely want to leave some energy at the end so that I can reinforce the body. But I also definitely want to do that. That. And then we'll reinforce body. Perfect. Got another 0 cost. Oh, the All for One killed. Okay, the All for One build is actually ridiculous. I thought it might be. I was kind of just trying to get there, but it is. It is actually just insane. I think here I'm going to take Ginger and Happy Flower because the enemy on this in this fight does weaken you, and extra power for us is just ridiculous extra fuel. I think we probably have a better chance of winning if we rest. I really wanted to make an argument against it, but the argument's just not there. It's rest. Okay. The enemy's already weakened this turn. So there's our ridiculous draw. Oh my god, we've got 2 All for Ones. Oh my god, we can't cast all of them. Free. That really frustrates me. We could have chained off there for days. It would have been insane. Also, can you please use other attacks now? I do know you have them. Okay, we'll rebound, claw, sweeping beam draws the claw to play the claw. I need to draw a card that I can play here. Yeah, because I can't lose 12 turns. Like, next turn, I would only be able to play 1 card there. All right. Go for the eyes. Streamline. Finesse. Dual cast reboot. All right. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, we've got this. All right. That was a ridiculously powerful build from start to end. Yeah, 1052. Our highest score probably so far. Yeah, 1 perfect, 2 champions. But good lord, that felt solid the entire way through. Quite proud of that one, in fact. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. That has been an Ascension 2 victory with a defect. See you tomorrow for our Ascension 3 victory.